One of the biggest headaches after closing is to walk into the house and guess what's still there? Seller's junk. You might have old furniture, you might have busted trampolines, you might have boxes of God knows what up in that attic. So I'm going to share with you how you can make sure that that does not happen to you. Number one, write it in the contract. If you are walking through a house as the buyer and this seller has stuff everywhere, I mean everywhere, you need to get your agent to take the bull by the horns, write it in the contract that no personal property of the seller is to remain. If you don't want the piano, if you don't want that pool table left, if you don't want that rusted out grill that's sitting out on the back deck, put it in writing. And I will tell you, some of the bigger items, especially pool tables and pianos, because you can't give a piano away anymore. A lot of times sellers are like, well, they can just have that. I'm not dealing with moving it. I don't even know what I would do with it. So if you see stuff like that in the house, you need to make sure your agent's writing those things into the contract that all contents will be removed. Make it crystal clear that the house must be broom clean and empty before the closing. Number two, you want to do a walkthrough before closing. Yes, a real one, not just a quick walk through the house. You want to open the garage. You want to check the attic. If they have a storage building out back, check it as well. Look in the basement, look under the deck, look everywhere they could have piled something up. And you want to do your walkthrough like right before closing. So I would tell you, don't schedule a 9 a.m. closing. Schedule an 11 a.m. closing. That way you have time to go by the house, do a thorough walkthrough, and there's no oops or surprises. You do that walkthrough 2 days ahead of time, then they could come back and put some stuff back in the house. Do your walkthrough on your way to the closing table. Number three, if it's not empty, don't sign that paperwork. Seriously. And I know that freaks people out. They're like, well, I'm going to lose my house if I don't sign. No, you're not. You've got to show that seller that you're serious. So if the house is still full of the seller's stuff, even if it is just maybe 2 or 3 larger items, you've got options. You can tell the seller, I will sign the paperwork when you get that stuff out of the house. You can ask for a credit from the seller to pay somebody to come and get that stuff out of the house. Or you can walk away from the deal, really. So too many buyers let it slide because they just want to get to closing. They just want to get to closing. Then they're having to spend additional money on getting somebody else's junk removed from their new home. Then you're probably going to have to do a cleaning on it as well. So don't be that buyer. As your agent, I would clearly communicate to the listing agent if we thought there was going to be a problem with the home being empty. Clearly communicate that to the listing agent. But again, you need to put it in writing, and you need to make sure that the home is empty before you sign that paperwork. I have seen closings get delayed, like they were supposed to be at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. They got delayed till 5 o'clock in the afternoon because the seller thought they were just going to leave some stuff for the buyer. If you don't want that shit, nobody else wants it either. So don't leave it in your house if you're a seller. What's the worst thing you've ever had a seller leave behind at closing? If you're the buyer, let me know in the comments what's the worst thing that you got left with after you purchased your home.